If you have watched farming guide on YouTube, you will see a guy telling you how much money they made farming a certain crop, and halfway through the video, you notice that he has farming 60, a river 100 pit, and a hole that you can't even buy if you sell your house. But you still give it a try and build a giant farm and only earning a fraction of what he claimed. This is why in this video, I will give you the formula to estimate your coin per hour when farming. Have a 1v1v1 battle between the 3 best crops, and last but not least, a showdown between elephant pit and mushroom pit. Timestamp is provided. So let's start. First, to estimate your coin per hour, I have developed a general formula. Block break per hour times crop drop per block times 1 plus farming fortune percentage times selling price. Let's look into the block break per hour first. In Minecraft, a player can instant mine 20 blocks per second, which means the maximum block a player can mine per hour is 72,000 blocks, and in every good farm design, your angle and speed will be optimized to try to achieve this. So it doesn't matter if you have a vertical design or a horizontal design, you can use this formula to still estimate your coin per hour. The next one is the crop drop per block. This one is quite straightforward. It's just an average item drop per block broken. The next one is the crop multiplier from Farming Formular, which is a simplified version from the wiki formula. The last one is the crop selling price, which most of the time going to be the NPC sale price. So now that we understand the general formula, let's start with the coin per hour for sugarcane. Using the general formula, sub in 72,000 as block break per second, 2 for crop drop per block. This is because when you break a cane, you will get the cane you break and the cane above. And add in your farming fortune. To check your farming fortune, go to your Skyblock menu and hover your mouse over your profile. And then add the number with the farming fortune given by your farming equipment. Take note that the farming percentage more is the same as farming fortune. For my case, I will have 469.5 farming fortune. Lastly, the cane NPC sale price is 2 coins. Throw this equation into your calculator and get your result. In my case, I will be making 1.6 million coins per hour. The next contestant is Nether. There's a little problem with Nether and other crops that use replenish, as the replenish enchantment would cost you 1 less crop. So, in the general formula, you need to add in a layer of blanket and squeeze in a -1. Then, just follow through like the cane formula. Sub in 72,000 for block break per hour. And according to the Minecraft wiki, the crop drop per block for wart is 2 to 4, which is an average of 3 per block. This is not the case in Skyblock. I did an experiment where I break 20 wart and keep track of how much wart I got per block, and I was receiving either 9, 11, 14 or 17 per block. And since 1 wart is used for replenish, I was supposed to be receiving 10, 12, 15 or 18. When breaking this wart, I was at 442 farming fortune, which means a multiplier of 5.42 per watt drop. However, since Hypixel couldn't give me 0.42 of a nature wart, a die was rolled in the background. According to the wiki, if the player have multiplier of 3 or 200 farming fortune, every time they punch the crop, they will receive 3 times the normal amount. But if the same player have 240 farming fortune or a 3.4 multiplier, the player will have a 40% chance of getting a 4-time multiplier and a 60% chance of getting a 3-time multiplier. Therefore, with my multiplier being 5.42, the wart drop should be a multiple of 5 or 6. This theory holds true as 10 and 15 is a multiplier of 5 and 12 and 18 is the multiplier of 6. This experiment showed that in Skyblock, wart can only drop 2 or 3 by default, so the average drop would be 2.5, a 17% secret nerf from a normal Minecraft. So sub in 2.5 into the crop drop per block. Farming fortune is the same with cane. For me, I have 442, and lastly, the NPC sale price of 2 coins, which results in 1.8 million coins per hour. The last plant stepping into the ring is cocoa bean. Since cocoa bean also use replenish, we can use the same formula as Nether. Sub in 72,000 for block broken per hour, and from the wiki, I know that you would receive 2 to 3 beans per block. However, once again, Hypixel is doing its magic. I conduct the same experiment with the Nether with 341 farming fortune and receive 11 or 14 beans every block. Adding in 1 bean for replenish, I will be getting 12 or 15. Once again, at a 4.41 multiplier, 12 is a multiplier of 4 and 15 is a multiplier of 5, which conclude that the crop drop per block is 3, a secret 20% buff to cocoa bean. Then sub in your farming fortune minus 241 and NPC sale price of 3 coins per bean. I will earn 2.6 million per hour. So for now it seems like cocoa bean is the best crop to farm, even though it is harder to increase the farming fortune. How about pet? Let me look into the showdown between mushroom pet and elephant pet. Place your bet in the comment. Let's start over their level 100 stat. elephant pet would give 180 farming fortune, while mushroom pet give 110 farming fortune, 70 farming fortune less than elephant pet. However, mushroom pet have 2 more weapons. At a level 100, he will guarantee to give 1 mushroom per crop broken, which each mushroom selling for 4 coins to the NPC. This would mean that mushroom pet will give an additional of 288,000 coin per hour for a normal crop and give an extra of 576,000 coin per hour when breaking sugarcane. This perk alone will be enough for mushroom pet to win in the cane department. However, it is not enough for mushroom to take over in the cocoa bean department. Unless we utilize mushroom third perk, for every 20 strength, it will give 1 farming fortune. And according to my calculation, you will need 46 more farming fortune for mushroom pet to surpass elephant pet. So mushroom pet will only be better if the player have more than 920 strength in the cocoa bean department. Also, if you want to estimate your coin per hour using mushroom pet, just add in 288,000 into the final amount for bean and 576,000 for cane if your mushroom pet is at a level 100. If your mushroom pet isn't at level 100, you have to multiply the odds of getting 1 mushroom per block broken by 72,000 and the selling price to NPC, which is 4 coins. Also, take note that mushroom ability doesn't work with nature wart. In conclusion, the best money making method for farming is number 1, cocoa bean with mushroom pet and plus 920 string. 2. Still cocoa bean but with elephant pet. 3. Sugarcane with mushroom pet. 4. Nature wart with elephant pet. And lastly, sugarcane with elephant pet. And a side note that the amount you calculate is just an estimate because it is assuming that you are farming at 100% efficiency, which is impossible because you will spend time changing direction, going into teleport path, and falling for vertical design farm. So it is expected to make lower coin per hour. A last side note is that if you want to build a cocoa bean farm, you should build a vertical design because it is just a lot better. Also, now you probably understand why mushroom pet immediately get nerfed upon release. So that is all for the video. Thanks for watching and see you next time.